Somewhere on the high plains of Wyoming, a pronghorn is running at 55 miles per hour. There is nothing behind it. No wolf, no mountain lion, nothing. And yet it runs, full speed, full commitment, as if something is closing the gap. That speed is not a burst. A cheetah can hit 70 briefly before collapsing from heat exhaustion. The pronghorn holds 55 for miles. In terms of sustained speed, nothing on Earth compares. The problem is there is no living predator in North America that could ever justify it. Wolves top out at 40 miles per hour. Mountain lions reach 50 for seconds. Nothing currently hunting pronghorns could close the gap in open country. The speed exists, the reason for it is gone, and evolution does not build expensive things for nothing. Open a pronghorn and you find the evidence. The airway is wider than expected for its size. The lungs hold 3 times the normal volume. The heart is twice the standard proportion. These are not the adaptations of a fast animal. They are the adaptations of an animal built to outrun something that was also built to run. That something was Miracinonyx, the American cheetah. Not related to the African cheetah, a puma lineage cat that evolved cheetah-like speed independently, ranging from Florida to California. Fast enough, persistent enough. For 3 million years, it was exactly what the pronghorn was running from. Then, 10 to 12,000 years ago, the Pleistocene ended and most of North America's large animals vanished. The American cheetah disappeared. The American lion, the short-faced bear, the mammoth, gone. The entire cast of predators that shaped the pronghorn was dismantled in a geological eye blink. The pronghorn survived, and it kept everything: the oversized lungs, the wide airway, the capacity to run at speeds nothing alive requires, because 10,000 years is not long enough to undo what millions of years built. Selection only removes what causes harm. The speed doesn't cause harm. Nothing is testing it anymore. Ecologists call this an evolutionary anachronism, a trait shaped by a relationship that no longer exists. The pronghorn is not confused. It is carrying a perfect solution to a problem that was solved by extinction before agriculture existed. The fear is not learned. Researchers approaching pronghorns in regions with no predators still trigger immediate flight. The response is structural, written into the nervous system below behavior. The American cheetah has been gone for 10,000 years. The pronghorn is still flinching at its shadow. Other anachronisms exist. Avocados still grow seeds too large for any living animal to spread. Evolved for Gomphotheres, elephant relatives that vanished at the same time. Honey locusts still grow thorns long enough to stop a mastodon. The mastodons are gone. The thorns remain. But those are passive. The pronghorn is actively running. Every generation at full biological cost, it performs its half of an extinct contract. And there is a consequence. Pronghorns evolved on unbroken plains and cannot reliably cross a fence. Not because they can't, they could step under the lowest wire in 1 second. But the barrier triggers hesitation their ancestors never encountered. The same body that outruns everything stops at a strand of barbed wire. One migration corridor in Wyoming, the path of the pronghorn, has been used continuously for at least 6,000 years. That corridor is now crossed by roads and fences. The herd has declined. A structure the animal could physically clear in a second has fragmented one of the oldest migration routes on the continent. The fastest land animal in the Western Hemisphere is still running from something that disappeared before the first pyramid was built. The ghost predator is gone. The pronghorn kept the answer. That is what deep evolutionary time does. It writes solutions into bodies so completely that even extinction cannot erase them in 10,000 years. The American cheetah is a fossil. The fear of it is still alive, crossing Wyoming at 55 miles per hour for no predator at all.